Dear sisters, my wife was a slay queen whom many discouraged me from marrying. We've been married for almost 2 years without kids. She is humble and even overly respectful. She prepares my meals and does my laundry. She plays hard to get when it comes to sex, but I like her games. I hang out with my boys on Fridays and she never complains. Last Friday, on my way to my usual rendezvous, I decided to come home and spend time with my wife instead. She had gone out and returned about 40 minutes later dressed to kill. She said a friend visited and she just went to see her off. My gut tells me she's cheating. Do I ignore my instincts? I have flirted with a few ladies but never gone all the way with them. What do? I love her. And this is from Worried Ni Inosu. Slay queen.
Not slay queen, no. Slay queen.
Slay queen. Shelley, so what are your thoughts, ladies? Who wants to go?
I think he's being paranoid. I think he hasn't let go of that label, the whole slay queen facade that she might have had on social media or whatever. Because he's saying, I mean, I can't relate to her, but he's saying, you know, she ticks all the right boxes for him. So just because, you know, something didn't feel quite right does not mean she's cheating. So maybe you still don't see her as your wife. You still see her as some, you know, slay queen who likes life, who likes going out kind of person. Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Because I don't see how, you know, you'll see her dressed just because she didn't tell you she had plans. You're jumping.
But she wants to see somebody off. Like, why are you dressed to kill going to see somebody off?
If she's a slay queen, maybe she likes to make up at home. Maybe she likes to slay. Exactly. Maybe she likes to slay. That's how older women play sometimes. Oh my God, Rosie. Okay. Okay. I'm not the slay queen, no, I beg.
It's actually making sense, so don't worry. You see, when you get married, right, there's routine. Stuff that you're used to, stuff that you know is normal, stuff that you know, okay, you automatically expect that X, Y, and Z. Oh, maybe I drop the kids at school at this time, pick them up, you know, routine stuff that both of you know, you're always communicating, I'll be here at this time. So he's used to doing his whole Friday nights chill out with his guys, and then all of a sudden something changes. He's expecting to come home.
His wife will be home.
Exactly, because that has been the norm. Assuming something would have changed, he probably was expecting that his wife would text him. Agreed, maybe she couldn't text him. But my thing is that he comes back home and one, it's not like she's in bed or she's watching TV or, you know.
She shut that.
Thank you. You
she
know,
has a life too.
Yeah. I mean, nobody disputes that, yes, she has a life, or maybe genuinely somebody came home. But you see, that's the thing about relationships. If you don't give me a cause to feel uneasy. Yes, I could have had somebody come. Yes, I could have had somebody come visit me, right? And my body language would be cool. Do you understand what I mean? There's something that's off. There's something that he doesn't understand. My take is, yes, agreed. Maybe somebody did genuinely come to visit her. Yes, she just felt like dressing up. Agreed, as you know. But my thing is, as a guy, right? You came home, something is off. Talk to your wife.
Yeah, why do you think she's cheating?
Because she didn't tell him.
No, but he didn't even mention her routine. He seems like he's mostly about him. He goes to visit, he goes to do this, he goes to do that. Like, he didn't even mention what she does on a Friday night. So the fact that...
Because he probably thinks she does nothing.
Sweetheart.
You understand? She probably thinks... And that's why I'm saying that, like, why didn't he tell her, or she tell him that she was going to step out? Because if you're just seeing someone off for 40 minutes, that's a long time.
But why are you jumping through hoops and through fire and
But that's what it is.
To jump
He's
to the
complaining because it's not the regular thing.
But it doesn't mean she's cheating, even if it's not the regular thing.
But it's not the regular thing, you admit that.
Yeah, isn't that what he said, that he thinks she's
suspects,
cheating?
yes.
Yeah, that's my thing. Just because it's not the norm doesn't mean she's cheating.
Okay.
But who is a slay queen?
Thank you.
You see, my thing is, you see, we all have things that make us...
that was what was annoying
that make us get excited. You know, somebody likes to do hair. Doesn't mean the person cannot cook. It doesn't mean the person cannot clean. It doesn't mean the person is not humble. The person just likes the look of the whole hair. The person likes to play with makeup. The person is probably a creative. So the person likes to dress. If the person has a body to die for, such that what me I'll wear look like a pregnant fish, she would wear and look like a slay queen. I mean, think about it. So sometimes people tag people slay queens for no reason.
Yeah.
Because the person just likes to dress out, probably hang out with friends, and you're like, ah, she's a slay queen. Because she's always dressed nicely, always looks put together and everything. Now you've married her. She's proven to you that she's actually a woman underneath all that slay. It doesn't mean that she doesn't know how to slay again. The fact that she's now cooking and cleaning doesn't mean that she's forgotten how to dress up. Or how to do, slaying. Or she should stop slaying. It's a Friday night, for crying out loud. You understand?
You.
So if I go and see people off, I can go and see somebody off. You get to a junction, you can stand at the junction, mosquitoes will be biting you for 40 minutes, 1 hour, just talking and catching up or gisting, especially if it's somebody you haven't seen in a long time. So you see, fine. And for me, for what the man said, what jumped up at me is that he has been flirting with some other people, but he hasn't taken it a step further, which means that he wants to do something. So he saw some small shadow, he wants an excuse to go do what he wants to do.
Exactly.
You understand? So I think that you see, he feels like the 2 years that he's been chased, why he did too much. Some little things are flying around him, reminding him of the slaying that his wife used to slay. And now they are catching his attention.
I'm sure they're
so he's thinking, so he's thinking that me hate and I'm hate. Only for you to come home and see your wife has slayed, and you are feeling that, sorry, your wife is slaying, and somebody is potentially also wanting to hit, like you want to hit the other people. So I think this is on you. You want to cheat. You want an excuse to make your cheating legitimate. Charlie, let the lady slay, let the lady dress, let the lady have fun. Charlie, Friday night, 40 minutes. Hey, so if she goes off for 2 hours, what would you do? Please, 40 minutes.
Let's hear you, Olivia.
But you should have told her, but you should have mentioned it to the husband.
That's my point.
That's my point too.
So because of
that's my point
slip up,
But listen,
cheating.
even though I feel that you should have mentioned to the husband, the thing is that sometimes
Come up.
there are certain things that happen that you forget. It's not like you intentionally said I wouldn't say, but when she was stepping out, maybe the intention was not to stay away for 40 minutes. The intention was, I'm just going to, see the person off real quick and come back.
So you couldn't message.
So
I know, I'm saying that, look, things happen.
Yeah, I feel you.
For instance, things happen. Sometimes certain things happen, they are so routine, and then you do certain things, and because you know that, he's not even going to come home yet, you think that, you take things for granted. That's what I'm saying that. So her lesson here is that next time around, when your husband expects you to be somewhere and you're not going to be there, just send a message or give a simple call or do something.
Is that even a lesson though? Sorry, like you guys are married, you're not joined at the hip. Like
no, I know, but the thing is that once you're married, there's a responsibility on both parties.
Relax, you guys.
Because the reason why she's also relaxed about him not being home, let's say at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. in the evening, is because she knows exactly where he's at. He's chilling with his boys. So the same way you have that closure that he's chilling with certain people that you're okay with, give your husband that closure to know exactly where you are. Maybe
why would you think that your wife is going to cheat? Why would I
no, I'm not for the cheating part. I'm talking about
ease.
letting your other partner know, because if something
You
happens
never
to
know
you
what
now,
happened.
if something happens to you now, the first person anybody would call
is
my husband.
your partner.
And I wouldn't want my
that.
partner to say, Rosie is at home. Meanwhile, Rosie is involved in an accident in Adabraka.
Yeah, touch wood.
Touch wood, yes. It doesn't. So it's only nice that when you have a partner at home, when you're stepping out, especially in the evening, that's outside the time of 8 to 5. It's only nice that you let him know, boo, I'm stepping out, I'll be back in a bit.
I 100% agree with you. It's what we were saying about the closure and like putting him at ease kind of thing. Why would you even think that? Of course I'll keep my partner in the loop.
Because we are human beings. Imagine it was me. Look, imagine it was me, Imagine it was me. Let's say I went to work and I had to come back home quickly to pick something, maybe some document I forgot to pick, and I saw my husband outside with a lady dressed like slaying with the hips like that. I may trust him, but when I see that, Makuma be too, because that lady doesn't meet me a Mijina way. You understand? So my heart would jump and I'll go like, so he had somebody like this come in. Why didn't he tell me that he was going to entertain a guest in our home?
Yeah.
I'm saying that some things, once you are married, you owe it to your partner to feel at ease. The same way you expect your partner to also make you feel at ease.
Right.
And what makes you feel at ease may be different from what makes your partner feel at ease. You understand? So for you, you think it's pretty okay. I should be able to go out. We're not joined at the hip. Okay. I should be able to go anywhere I want to go. Okay. Then to say, you know what, we're not joined at the hip. So where I decide to take my merchandise, that's none of your problem. Then what do you say?
Yeah.
So I think that I think that
as much anything to worry about.
Don't go down that line.
I think that it's important that we discuss. I think for me, I don't think the woman is up to anything. I think the man is rather the one up to something and needs an excuse. However, when you are married and you are stepping out, especially at certain times of the day, is very important. Yeah. Just a simple text. Yeah. Babes, you don't even have to tell him where you're going. Oh, babes, I'm stepping out with a friend. I'll be back in a bit. Period.
Fair enough. That's fair enough for safety, but not for
But that's what it's
closure.
For everything.
Like,
for everything.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree.
Let's bring in our audience. I don't know. Is there anyone itching to talk about this? Yes, there's a gentleman here. Okay.
Hi. My name is Easy.
Okay, Easy.
Okay. I'm married.
Nice.
So I want to give this gentleman a short advice, a quick one. In as much as he wants to have time with his friends, his guys to hang around, have fun with your wife.
Sure.
Just, that's what I do. Wherever I want to go, even to the movies, I go with my wife. Nice. I just have fun with her.
Nice.
If you are always around her, you have time for her. She wouldn't have time, entertaining this visitor. And besides, the fact that you said that your wife is a slay queen means she's beautiful. Be proud of her. Move out with her.
Let her stay by your side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Feel you.
Feel the glory.
Okay. Feel the glory. I like it.
That's so good. My name is Bernard.
All right, Bernard.
Hi, Bernard.
The thing is, when you give somebody a reason for what you've been before, then it means that going forward, you shouldn't give them more reasons to think that you are sliding back to your past. Okay. Slay queen doesn't necessarily mean somebody who dresses nicely. They flirt around.
No.
That's the base. No, that is just...
That's a possibility.
It's a nice name for somebody who dresses nice on social media for a purpose. They don't just dress nice.
Purpose? Okay.
What's the purpose?
To flirt.
No.
What's to flex? Is that a bad thing?
I'm telling you.
Is flirting bad?
No. But then
I'm a
relax.
certified flirt.
No, go ahead.
Degree flirt.
You can look up what slay queen is. It's not just dressing nice. It's a nice term for somebody who dresses nice for a purpose to attract other men. So if you let your husband in on your history, and then mind you, the guy mentioned about the one playing hard for sex.
Yeah.
But
he likes the games.
Exactly. He likes it. But then it's worrying him. Because then you're thinking, who does she go out with? Otherwise, he wouldn't let us in on all these details. So...
Okay. Can we talk about something, though? Because I actually personally have an issue with how this slay queen term has been made so negative.
Yeah.
Because last I checked, if you're slaying at something, it means you're succeeding at it. You did it well.
You're killing it.
But lately it's been given some negative.
Yeah, exactly. It's like another word for prostitution.
I think that, somebody would chop me would eat my head or would chop my head off because of what I'm going to say. But you see, the African man is just looking for an opportunity to defame, to paint a woman. You don't have to
put women down.
Definitely,
to put women
100%.
down. You understand?
Yeah.
So first, the terms are slay queen. Slay queen, when we started, it was supposed to be
very positive.
A woman
it was empowering.
Who knew what she was about. It was empowering. Dressed nicely, would command respect when she opens her mouth to speak. She's slaying at what she's doing. Now, all these people, that empowerment, unfortunately, it's not just the men. Some women have also jumped onto the wagon and they even insult slay queens even more.
Yeah.
You understand? And then, unfortunately, there are some women who are not doing anything. They're not empowering anything. They're just using the term because they think they have hips and boobs.
I feel you.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that means it's left and right. So I think that the term slay queen should not be a bad thing. If you look at slay in the dictionary, you are working at something. You are good at something. You are conquering something. Slay. And then queen is, you're a woman. You're a queen.
You're regal.
So it's a slay queen. But the thing is that people have re-tagged slay queen to mean so many things.
Yeah.
And if a woman dresses, and she looks so good to attract the opposite sex, what is wrong with it? What is the big deal? Why do you go to the gym? Yes. You go to the gym, you work out and do all those things. So when you're wearing shirts, granite, pipe, who is that for? You know, who is that for? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, everybody dresses to impress somebody. Somebody they think they want to catch the person's attention. So if they think that this is how I want to catch somebody else's attention, they are slaying it. I mean, what's the big deal? Let's move away from tagging every successful woman a coded prostitute. It's not good.
Yeah.
A woman is so successful at her game, oh, she must have slept with all the men in the company to get there. A woman is so beautiful, no, some man must be financing this. Women are working. So you see, somebody is working, she's not attracting men, she's just slaying, she's just wearing the most expensive outfit because she bought it herself for herself, because she likes the look of it when she looks in the mirror. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? So I think that her past being a slave queen is not necessarily the fact that man. I don't think that history was there. Otherwise, he would have stated that in the past, she used to flirt around. But what shocked her was the fact that she actually was a homemaker when she married her, which is a good thing, which means that she could slay and she could do X, Y, Z. So if you met her a slave queen, and one night, she slayed for 40 minutes and you are shaking. Really?
Just two things though. First of all, I mean, I have a problem like you with people who make it seem as though being a slay queen and being a successful woman with something going on inside your head are mutually exclusive. I mean, the fact that I'm smart or I work hard does not mean I shouldn't look nice. Otherwise, we'll all close our eyes and pick our clothes in the morning and nobody will care what we look like. That's the first thing. But going back to what you said about the definition of a slay queen. So let's take it that this gentleman who wrote the letter was using your definition of a slay queen as in like an underground prostitute, which means when you met her, you were attracted to her looking nice hot, and looking, you know, however, you know, slay queens are supposed to look. And then when he was talking about all the things she does at home, he sounded surprised that she's a homemaker, that she cooks, that she has respect, that she does this. So does it mean he has a right to be suspicious if we're going by this Ghana man definition of a slay queen, as in somebody who looks nice to attract men for gifts and things like that? Maybe that's how she was when he met her.
So it means that he has his own insecurity issues.
Yes, there's that
he has to deal with. So that means he has to have that conversation with her and find out exactly what's going on. But in having even that conversation with her, you shouldn't go attacking her because technically she hasn't given you proof to doubt her.
Right.
So you need to come in from a loving perspective and say to her, my dear, I was expecting you to be home at this time. I realized that, oh, you are not. And what happened? Simple. Take it from there. You have to always be loving and be empathetic of the person that you're in a relationship with. Put yourself in their shoes. Technically, I mean, thinking about cheating and not cheating is still cheating. So so
he's been cheating. So he's been cheating for a while now. In his mind.
You know, and for me, what gets me about this is the fact that he felt the need to mention that he had been fled, because it's totally unrelated to the conversation. But there's something there. Anyway, we will wrap up this particular story and move on. Remember, your comments are welcome. Yes, 054-998-6996, or you can send an email to Jessica@citifmonline.com. Hope you're enjoying the show so far.